Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! I don't know about you, but I am so excited for this new year. I always love a fresh start anyway. I'm really big on kind of like starting over and drawing a line under it. Just let's start again. But especially this year because it's like a whole new decade. And 10 years ago this year, I started my YouTube channel. So everything just kind of feels, I'm very kind of law of attraction-y, a little bit woo-woo, and it all kind of feels a bit magical this year. I'm extra excited about 2020, which I've decided I'm going to call 2020. I couldn't say 2010, I couldn't say 2019, but I feel like 2020 is the year that I'm going to adopt this. So I'm excited about 2020, and I thought we would kick off the year with kind of a life update, let you know what's going on with me, what's going to happen with the channel this year, because I have got some plans. I enjoyed some of the stuff we did last year. I've put a lot of stuff out over the past like month or so, asking what you want, and we're gonna see some changes. So I've got some notes. I've got some notes in my new 2020 planner. This is one of many. I'm a planner-aholic, but I have got some notes. So, number one, wanted to mention that it is my 10th year on YouTube. It's just a very exciting thing for me. You don't get feedback on a job like this, and you have to kind of celebrate the milestones because it's kind of all you've got. And although it's kind of still a hobby job for me, it feels like something that it's nice to just have occasionally. Good job, pat yourself on the back, well done. And I feel like 10 years is an achievement in spite of anything else. And I've never been a full-time YouTuber, and that kind of brings us swiftly on to my next thing, which is that I'm up for redundancy at work. Yay! It's very up in the air right now. We were told before Christmas, which was extra great. If you watch my Vlogmas vlogs, you will have known. We were told basically, it was like, oh, everyone's up for redundancy. We don't know what's going to happen. And then we had to exchange Secret Santa. It was a whole thing. Not a lot of fun. But what that means for me is potentially I will be made redundant and I'll have to get another job because I'm not comfortable relying on YouTube as my sole income. I have bills and a family, and I just don't think I would like to do that. And so I will be getting another job if I lose the job that I've got, or potentially I may have to go full-time at the job that I've got. Potentially I would have to go full-time somewhere else. I've got a very cushy little setup right now, and I couldn't appreciate it more. I am able to work 3 days a week, which kind of pays me what I need it to pay me, to allow me to have 2 days a week to do this stuff and the other things that I'm doing. And it really sucks because potentially I will lose that time. However, I will continue to make YouTube videos. There may just be less of them. We will have to cross that bridge when we come to it, but I want to put that out there now. That's something that could happen. I won't be, like if I lose my job, I won't be going full-time doing this. I want to keep a regular job. And so potentially there may be some disruption, but I will let you know when I know, because right now nobody does, which really sucks. But like I say, I've never been full-time. I used to have a full-time job and do like a million YouTube videos, so we're going to make it work. One very exciting thing that is happening today that is insane now, we're talking about me potentially having less time in the future, but I'm launching a podcast. Emma and I have had podcasts in the past. I tried to do podcasts by myself in the past, and I came to the conclusion that the reason that they failed, or the reason that I lost interest in them, was the majority of the reason was engagement. A podcast doesn't have a comment section. That is the be-all and end-all of why I continue to make YouTube videos, because I'm a complete engagement junkie. This is what I love about this. If I made this video and not one person, like I could have 100,000 views, if not one person commented, I would not want to make another one. That is why, that's the whole point, is the conversation and the engagement, and I love it. That's why I like Instagram so much. That's why I absolutely love Twitter, because it's all conversation, even though it is a lot of arguing with strangers. I'm down with that because it's all basically the same thing. And yeah, that's something that I was really missing from a podcast format. And so I came up with this podcast. It's called Calling All Friends. It's going to be launching today. I will leave the link below. There'll be 3 episodes. There'll be like a little mini intro, a Q&A with me and Emma, just as kind of a little bonus, and then the first proper episode, which is about New Year's resolutions. And the concept of Calling All Friends is that each week I'm going to call someone. Most of the time that's going to be Emma, or it will be someone else who has got like something specific to say on the particular topic. The topics are suggested by you guys via Instagram, And the most exciting part of it is every now and then I will put out a call on Instagram for you to send me voice notes. So I've had so many so far. I think I've got like 5 or 6 episodes completely done and dusted before we even launched. And that's before any of you really understood what the format was going to be. So the blind faith of the people sending me in these comments is insane. But you basically, or whoever of you watching right now did participate, amazing, thank you so much. You basically allowed me to do this ahead of time, and I couldn't have done it without you. And hopefully once you hear the episodes, there will be more of you that want to get involved. So there will be a certain topic or a certain conversation, a certain question, and I will ask people to send in their voice notes saying, this is what I think about it, or asking questions or suggesting topics, and it's all collaborative. I'm calling it a collaborative opinion podcast, and I am so excited about it. I've really enjoyed putting them together so far, and it's going to be every Wednesday. So that is another thing that I'm doing this year. In terms of YouTube, we're going to be on the same schedule. So it worked for me, and I think it worked for you guys, but please, if I'm wrong, let me know. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday uploads. I think we're going to continue because it just kind of, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so it kind of, that end of the week works for me to be able to, again, engage with people, respond to as many comments as possible, and deal with issues if they come up. And so if, again, if things change in the future, this may change, but that is what we're going to stick to. I asked on Instagram and on Twitter a while ago what days people liked uploads, and it kind of just all fell into place with what we already had. So that is that. The most exciting change for YouTube this year for my channel will be that I am going to bring back old school YouTube content. I feel like we've come full circle now. We've done the super beautiful film set YouTube stuff, and now we're going to come back to, this is just regular people in their homes. These are the things that they're using, and these are the things that they are recommending. Less kind of stylized and curated. Of course, I'm going to try and give you the best production value that I can. I don't want my videos to look bad, unless it's, I don't want my videos to look bad at all. But sometimes I will just pick up the camera and film, and it's not going to be, like today I've got my lights out. I felt like, it's a new day, Got a microphone, don't know how that's going to work. It's been touch and go in the past, but man is the insane snoring. I'm trying to kind of block it out with a directional mic. We'll see. I don't want to move him. He's so snuggled. I'll show you a clip of him on the screen now. He's so snuggled. I can't move him. And so we're trying something. But I do prefer the kind of rough and ready, pick up a camera and go style content myself. And again, that's something that really appealed to me in the very beginning of YouTube, is that I could just pick up a camera, talk, put it on YouTube and not worry about it. And YouTube changed. And I believe that there's an audience out there that preferred the old YouTube. And so that's what we're going to do this year. We're going to bring the old YouTube back. And I asked on Twitter what people like, in fact, everywhere at some point or other. I've asked on every platform because this has been in the works for a couple of months. What kind of content from OG YouTube you miss? And I got a list. So I would be interested to hear from you, like if you weigh in on what you think of these particular ones, if there's anything specific that you really enjoyed once upon a time. Can you remember when people used to do outfit of the day videos and it was just one outfit? Things like that blow my mind now. So what's in my bag was the most requested, which is insane. On that topic, I have revived my Diary of a Spendaholic channel. If for those of you who don't know, because this was forever ago that I did this, I have a second channel, which is basically the antithesis of MissBudgetBeauty, and it was spendy things. So luxury items, it was basically anything where I felt like it was, we were topping out budget beauty and it should have belonged over there. And I'm bringing back that channel, and although I will still talk about a mix of price ranges here, if I feel like I've got some things that are just like completely irrelevant to budget beauty, then I may put them over there. There's also going to be luxury stuff too. I'm going to be doing some reviews of bags and accessories and things that I've got. And I think I'm going to start putting the vlogs back over there as well, because that's how I used to do it. This was all budget beauty and that was literally everything else. So when we go to New York at the end of the month, I think that the vlogs are going to be there. Again, let me know what you think of this. Because I think that it just kind of, it worked. And a while ago, someone who turned out not to have my best interests at heart in the end, I wonder if anyone can guess who that was, told me that I should put it all on one channel, and I stupidly listened to them. And so we're going back to the old format again. Going back. So what's in my bag? I have got some videos over there. I never really stopped doing them, but they didn't feel budget beauty appropriate because a lot of the bags that I was using were kind of a little bit more expensive. So that's over there, but I will do some here as well. Top 10X, so top 10 whatever. Top 10 lipsticks, top 10, I'm already really excited about this. This is the stuff that, the stuff that YouTube was made of. Outfit of the week, again, definitely we can do that. Shop my stash, we will definitely be doing that because I'm definitely getting a vibe on the whole of it being less new and more what we already have. Like, what have I got that I want to use? What have I got right now that I'm really enjoying? And less about the bringing new stuff in constantly. Although, you know, there's still going to be hauls. People still wanted the Sunday shopping videos. I'm not doing away with that stuff, but for sure I want it to be an emphasis on you don't have to buy new. You can just go through the stuff. Like if we do a look, it doesn't have to be focused specifically on the products that I'm using so much as the colours and the textures and stuff like that. TBT favourites. If anyone remembers these, this was actually the brainchild of Marnie Goldberg, or so I know, who is Miss Gold Girl or Ms. Gold Girl on YouTube. And basically it was like a throwback Thursday favourite. She didn't call it that. I think she called it Where Are They Now? And she still does them from time to time. So the idea is that you go back to an old favourites video and you like reminisce and talk about whether or not you still use these products. A lot of the time you've completely forgotten about them. It's really interesting. And I may start doing them on a monthly basis because I found those really interesting just for myself. And especially for it being the decade, I think just for this year, I might do them every single month because it will be like a fun Where Are They Now from the beginning of my YouTube channel. Everyday tutorials. So I'm not a tutorial kind of person, but I am going to do some like get ready with me style. I mean, I suppose they are tutorials, but I'm going to just show you some of the tricks that I have learned to do my makeup in a more flattering way in my 30s. But I'm not a makeup artist. And so that really put me off because YouTube did change into this very, very glamorous, super polished world. It put me off making makeup videos like that for a long time because I'm not a makeup artist, but I think that there is space for the regular person to share their knowledge on this kind of topic without being a professional. So we're going to bring that back. Reusing old products. Oh, I wrote this down and now I'm like, what is this? So again, a similar thing with the Throwback Thursday favourites. Going back to some old things that I used to really, really enjoy and seeing if they're as good now. Love that idea. Hauls and empties. They were, again, very, very highly requested. Hauls and empties. Insanity. And apparently not a lot of people do empties anymore. I really enjoy filming them. And I enjoy watching them as well because it really does give you an idea of once you use the entire product, because some stuff you just forget about ever mentioning again. Like there might be a body lotion and I'll haul it and maybe I'll mention it if it's amazing. But if it's not, you never hear about it again. And it's almost like I've endorsed it by just hauling it, do you know? Let me see. Have I got any more on my list? I've got one more thing on my list. I'm thinking about changing my hair. I know this sounds crazy, but people feel very strongly about this. By the time you see this, I may have already done it. I'm thinking of cutting it a little bit shorter, like to here. But then because of that, I'm thinking maybe I'll do something fun with the colour first, because worst case scenario, I'm cutting it out. I don't know. That's how I'm going to end this. Shall I do something crazy to my hair? I'm getting bored now. It's the 10 years! This is how we all found each other, me dyeing my hair 14 times in one night. It was 4, but still. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed the last 10 years on YouTube, especially the last year. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be so much fun stuff this year, especially in January. We're going to be... My phone ran out of charge. And if this is the first video you're watching of mine, this is exactly what it is. So as I think I was saying, don't forget to subscribe for more very well organised content like this. It is going to be a riot in January because when I'm like super motivated about something, I'm like, yes, anyone remember Budget Beauty Month in September? I love this stuff. And so any kind of revamp. And I'm kind of thinking as well, just throwing it in there because it's been 15 minutes since I filmed the last clip, of doing like a month by month theme. Because I know that this motivates me so much and I'm always really excited about like something new, this could be a good idea for multiple reasons. But like, I don't know what the themes would be. I don't want them to be just kind of generic, seasonal, you know, January, new you, new me, new whatever. Do you know what I mean? We've got enough. But let me know what you think about that because I kind of like the idea of it. A bit like it being a magazine. So like January will be this, February will be this, but it doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be like, you know, February is about love and the best pink lip gloss. You know? Could be something completely different. Could be all about highlighters. And on a postcard, don't forget to check out all of the things that I've linked below, all of my plugs, definitely the podcast, and to subscribe. Again, have I mentioned, please subscribe. My biscuit away from 100,000 subscribers. I was like, I already forgot the word subscribers and I've said it 15 times. And I would really enjoy that plaque in my life. It would be very, very nice for me to have that in line with the 10th year. In line would be very nice. Just putting it out there. Would enjoy it.